This here is the all-new Toyota Glanza, and yes, it is based on the Baleno, but from the front end, it looks nothing like the Baleno. Unlike the last generation of the car, which looked almost similar except the Toyota badge up ahead, Toyota seems to have taken a lot more effort in this version of the car, and the big changes on the front are evident. The biggest change, of course, is the fact that you don't get that 3-dot next tray design element which Maruti calls in the Baleno, but here you get a much more simplistic looking design with LED daytime running lamps running across the face of the headlamp. You also get a bigger grille in terms of the chrome, and the bumper also has been sculpted better compared to the Baleno. Overall, this car's face looks typically Japanese, and it will remind you of the Baleno, but it looks more premium, more posh, and definitely a little more upmarket and suave going with the Toyota logo. On the side profile, you get slightly different alloy wheels, and yes, even though this is the mid-spec version of the car, even then, the wheel design is very special and does stand out from other cars on the road. When you move on to the back, you will notice the minor difference in terms of the overall tail lamp design, and even though the housing is exactly the same, the elements inside are slightly different. The rest of the car from the outside is typical Baleno, and yes, does feel a little premium and posh, especially in this shade of blue. Now let's jump inside and show you the biggest change on the inside. I'm sure by now all of you are aware that Woodmo are the online expert when it comes to spare parts, and the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a large generation model, even then they have the spare part available, they have the entire catalog, and the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today, check out the app, it's available both for iOS as well as Android devices, and also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers. Now when you jump inside the cabin of this car, you'll immediately notice that unlike the Baleno, this one does not have an all dark interior. Yes, you do get shades of beige on the door pads as well as on the seat fabric, and this definitely seems to liven up the mood on the interior. There's a lot of beige on the central dashboard as well, and this definitely makes this car feel a little more premium compared to the sporty as well as dark interior of the Baleno. And even though this one might have beige interiors which tend to get soiled rather easily, especially in Indian summers, these interiors definitely look a little more premium, a little more upmarket, and definitely a lot more roomier than the Maruti Suzuki Baleno. The back seat also feels a little more premium because of this color, and the boot is just as big as it is on the Baleno. Overall, what do you think of the all-new Toyota Glanza, and do you think that this car looks better than the Baleno? Do let me know in the comment section below. The big difference, of course, is the prices, which are now flashing on your screen, and the other big difference is the overall warranty packages. The Glanza comes with a 5-year, 1 lakh unlimited warranty, which really tops it over the Baleno and gives it the advantage over that car. And even though it might be a little more expensive compared to the Maruti Suzuki product, it definitely feels premium, has better warranty packages, and Toyota's brand image in itself warrants a little extra price. Well, in terms of the features, you get the same kind of features you get on the Baleno. So you get automatic headlamp, the HUD display, as well as Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and you also get the 360-degree camera on the top-end version of the car. You also can choose from an AMT gearbox, and there's also mild hybrid tech available, which definitely enhances fuel efficiency even further. Furthermore, the top-end versions do get 6 airbags as standard, and that definitely means that this car will be a lot more safer than the outgoing version of the car. When you jump on the back seat, you'll immediately notice that this car feels a little more spacious, but that's only because of the beige fabric on the car. You also notice that finally the Glanza, just like the Baleno, gets AC vents at the back and of course charging points as well. This is something that a lot of customers from the outgoing car really wanted, and it seems that Maruti/Toyota have finally heard their customers. Overall, it looks really sharp and should be just as good, if not better, in terms of the sales compared to the outgoing car. Do subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed watching this video. We'll see you in the next one.